Wow. Okay, welcome back to the Canadian Gun Vault. We're here at the Galt Sportsman's Club in Cambridge, Ontario, and I gotta admit, I really enjoyed shooting the Sharps carbine rifle, but thought it deserved a better showing than the original video we did. And certainly now, I managed to figure out where it's hitting here at 50 yards. What a fantastic piece of firearm history. This is a 150-year-old rifle that we've had the loan of for quite some time now, and have only recently begun shooting it. If you haven't seen this thing loaded before, right, it loads directly into the breech using these cartouches, and then as you raise the lever, it snips off the back end of that paper cartridge, which is loaded with 65 grains of black powder and topped off with a percussion cap and running a 475 grain 52 caliber projectile, which hits the metallic torso target like a freight train. I'm really digging the push on this rifle. Let's see if I can hit that thing again. There's a bug on my barrel. Yeah. Well, that dragonfly didn't fare so well. For all our viewers that are animal lovers, I'm sure he got away. I think I saw him flying. I think it's going to be okay. So for the people out there that have never seen a Sharps carbine rifle before, the original design was created by Christian Sharps. I think I just ate some black powder there. Back in 1848, the full-size rifles were famous for making 1,000-yard shots, more than capable of accuracy that was a giant step ahead of anything that had come prior to it with its rifled bore. And for the people in our audience that are old enough to remember Tom Selleck and Quigley Down Under making that 1,000-yard shot, this is definitely one hell of a rifle. I'm enjoying shooting it, and it's a terrific piece of firearm history and definitely something you don't get to see fired too often in Canada. I'm going to try another one here. I'm going to see if I can't hit that smaller one even. Seeing where it's hitting now, I think it's possible for me to hit that smaller one. Yeah! I mean, there's no question these are accurate rifles. I don't recommend that you fire one without having it checked by a qualified gunsmith first. We had Dawn 4445 give this thing a thorough once over to make sure that the metal was up to it. But she definitely hits. It's a lot of fun, and certainly, again, a rarity here in Canada that we don't get to see too often. This is a Civil War rifle that probably saw, the Indian War, the War of Independence in the U.S., and definitely during these times when patriotism is so important. I think it's terrific that we're shooting these. So these ones came out in 1863. It was a shortened version that would have been used by cavalry, and its shorter length would have made it ideal for them to carry. There was a pellet feeding system that would have fed the percussion caps at one point. Wasn't known to be terrifically reliable, but these guns were known to be effective man stoppers on the battlefield, and I could see why. It's really twisting that metallic silhouette torso target. I'm going to go after that torso target one more time here, because I just can't pass on shooting this thing anymore. It's just so much fun. Yeah. She just makes her jump. It's a really terrific shoot. It's not unlike a light 4570. It just gives you a nice rock backwards. Again, definitely an improvement over the smoothbore rifles of the day. I understand that the generals weren't entirely convinced that the technology was sound, but this changed the way people loaded guns forever. And they were also convinced that it was going to cause their troops to waste ammo and powder unnecessarily, but definitely was a transition piece. Most of these were converted, right, from the percussion cap model that you see here today. They made about 90,000 of these, and 60,000 of them were converted to fire metallic cartridges, but this one is completely original and unmolested. And actually, if you were to be able to look closely enough here at the stock, you can actually see 16 notches cut directly into it. This hasn't left the family that it's in for some 100 years, and it definitely saw some use at some point, and I'm guessing that those notches do not indicate deer kills. Every one of these rifles got used. They cost about 3 times more than muskets of the day, and would have represented, a big investment. But like I said, every single one of them got used, and to have the opportunity to fire one of these is a rare one for us here at the Canadian Gun Vault. I want to thank the owner for giving us the use of this item and the rare pleasure of pulling the trigger on it. So thank you again to all our subscribers for watching, for your constant support. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you for giving to our Patreon account that we've now registered. And there's no question that this is something that we probably won't see again, so we're glad to bring it to you.